This is Japan, the sleeping giant of the Far East. Today we're going to awaken this dormant empire and turn it into the preeminent superpower of all of Asia. However, we're going to do this with a twist. We're going to try role-playing as the shogunate itself. That means that we will not change out of the four main laws of the shogunate: monarchy, autocracy, isolationism, and the closed borders. Not only must they remain laws, but if any of them happen to change, no matter how it happens, I lose the game immediately, as that's what would happen to the shogunate. It made for quite the challenging game. There was no trade, no power blocks, no easy path to passing laws. This truly was hard mode for Japan. Now, before we begin, we're on our way to 2,000 subscribers, so please take some time to join our community by clicking on the subscribe button, leaving a like, and leaving a comment so the algorithm will bless me with all of its splendor. Thank you again, guys. You guys are kings! Now, let's get into the video. Hello, gentlemen, and welcome to the Japanese Shogunate. This is a lovely, lovely start. One of the most powerful starts that you'll get in the Far East. In fact, I actually think the Japanese Shogunate have a better starting position than the Great Qing, and the reason why is because that wonderful, wonderful Terracotta system. This is the best journal entry in the game. I have a hard time getting rid of it. If I do get rid of it, it's going to be sometime in the 1900s, probably 1910, 1920, because at that point, it doesn't matter. You're already at 80% literacy, and you're probably just going to max out whatever you can at that point. And I can't sing the praises of this country enough, but here's the thing, we're not playing this normally, and the reason why we're not playing this normally is because I think it would be a little too easy. I would probably just conquer the world as Japan at this point if I played it normally, so I gotta put lovely little restrictions on myself. And what kind of restrictions are we gonna do? Well, we're gonna do role-play restrictions. We're gonna play as Imperial Meiji Japan. Well, actually, no. We're gonna play as the Japanese Shogunate the entire game. We're not going to revolutionize. We're going to stay as a monarchy. We're going to stay as an autocracy. We're going to stay isolationist. And we're going to have closed borders the entire game. Everything else is on the table. I can change traditionalism. I can get rid of these garbage citizenship and, church and state and go for multiculturalism if I feel like it. I can go for professional armies. I can do whatever else I want. But those four have to stay as is. And here's the catch: I'm not allowed to allow other countries to force me to change that, which means I can't let France or Britain force me into free trade. I have to win the war. If I lose the war, I lose the game. That's simple. I'm not even kidding. If I lose the war, I lose the game. If I change out of monarchy, autocracy, isolationism, closed borders, if I get cooed and I lose autocracy by like the liberals at that point, I lose the game. It's over. And the reason why is because we're effectively playing as the shogunate. And if these guys are moved out at any point and we do not become we're no longer isolationist, we lose. It's that simple. Now, because of that, unfortunately, we will never be able to form a power block because you cannot form a power block when you're isolationist. You can't. It's impossible. And another thing that we're going to be really, really badly hurt by is trade. We do not get to trade because we're isolationist. That really, really hurts because trade really is like the investment pool. Right then and there, we're cut in half just by the lack of trade. And that really does hurt. But there's actually one more thing that people probably don't think about when we talk about this. If you enact corn laws, you're never going to get rid of them. You cannot go to free trade in this playthrough. So if you actually allow corn laws to go through, oh my god, you're going to have to deal with the aristocrats becoming ungodly powerful over time, and you're going to have those minimum wage garbage coming in over and over and over. And yeah, so this entire playthrough, I'm pretty much going to have to make sure that my grain never goes over 25%, because if it does go over plus 25%, I get corn laws, and I'm stuck with it the entire game, and I don't want that. That also means that I probably won't get a market liberal, and if I do get a market liberal, it'll have to be through events. With Japan, actually, that's a good chance of happening, believe it or not. Japan gets quite a few basic events that give you market liberals. Usually it's the events that would give you like something like a vanguard or an anarchist in the better countries like Great Britain and France. Or if you're playing as Russia and Great Qing, it'll give you like a radical. But for Japanese Shogunate, you usually get like market liberals, and it'll be either the samurai or shogunate who gets them. So just telling you that now, I could still probably get a market liberal, but I won't be able to hire them because, one more thing. I don't get to hire agitators. Oh no, that means I have to force laws through the extremely hard way, and I don't get access to freedom of conscience because I don't have access to blocks. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So, playing as Isolationist Japan, how do we get our resources? Well, you could just play as is and literally just play super duper tall, because you actually get quite a sizable amount of population, 31 million right out the box, and they have a really good literacy rate. But at the same time, they also have a lot, and I do mean a lot of resources. Just starting off, you have ridiculously good resources, probably the best in the game. Well, maybe not the best in the game. There are a couple countries that do have better, but really high up there. But here's the thing, and this gets kind of crazy. You can always just expand. I know, wild. People probably don't think about that. I'm going to play Japan, I'll just play on the island. I don't have to do anything. Nobody can bother me. Well, I mean, yeah, France and Britain will eventually come knocking on your door, but you don't have to wait for that to happen. Because look at this neighbor. Look at this. Great Qing is right here. And they're weak. I'm sorry. They got a big amount of battalions. They got a huge amount of conscripts, but they're weak. I mean weak. Let's take a look at those, look at these armies, okay? They're all irregular infantry, and they stay that way for the first 10 years. They don't get line infantry until, like, the 40s. Well, here's the thing. We can get line infantry really, really quickly. We get 35 months and up to 5 years. So if we wait for the 5-year point, around 41, yeah, we're going to be far stronger than Qing. Even with our 100 army, we will be able to completely demolish Qing, especially since their capital is on the shoreline, just like ours is. But here's the thing, we can take advantage of this more than they can take advantage of it against us. So why not take advantage of it and boat spam the hell out of Qing with a really powerful army? In fact, you don't even have to wait for the really powerful army. If you boat spam properly and you go into defensive mode against Beijing, oh my, they can't beat you. My suggestion, though, is to wait until Britain gets involved. So I guess this is a little RNG heavy. You're probably going to be wanting to wait until the opium event happens and make sure that Britain hates Great Qing. If they're agreeing with Great Qing, just restart, whatever. Not a big deal. It'll only take a couple months for you to see it anyways. But beyond that, let's get into the startup. Now, you've already seen me go into the technology screen and picking line infantry. Do it. Just do it. Believe me when I say this, you want line infantry as soon as possible. You might even want to go for Napoleonic warfare as soon as possible, just for those lovely, lovely artilleries. But you don't have to, because, you probably should, just for the Lancers, too. What I've gotten into the habit of doing is using Lancers as my conscripts, because they're really, really, really cheap and really, really powerful. And because you're deleting the Lancers anyways, and when the moment you get trapped in artillery, who cares about experience for them? So yeah, it's probably best to do that. A lot of people will say, well, why don't you go for Romanticism right away, because you're going to want to get off of traditionalism for agrarianism. We're not worrying that much about our economy. I know a lot of people in the early game, they'll push for like 100 construction by 1850, sometimes 1845 if they're really, really good at the game. I've seen that happen. But again, you don't need to. Just conquer. Just take land. Take population. You do that, you'll have a higher GDP than the guys who got the construction set up. And yeah, you'll be a little slower to set up your construction, but you'll have a way bigger pool. And believe me when I say this, the Dairuka system works on everything. I mean everything. Now imagine you got, 15 million people in Beijing right there, and they got the Dairuka system working on them. Oh my god. You're going to have a very advanced society very, very quickly. And you're literally just playing Qing with extra steps, but here's the kicker. The extra steps are the Dairuka system. This is so powerful. I cannot emphasize this enough. This is ungodly powerful. And in the right hands, you can turn this into a massive superpower really, really quickly, and just do what you can. Take what you can from Qing at that point. Now, further on, we're going to go into the government, and we're going to bring in the petite bourgeoisie. And the reason why we're doing that is because the very first thing that we're going to be doing is getting professional army, and you're going to see here that for us, anyways, the Petite Bourgeoisie does have endorsement for it. We want professional army as soon as possible, even if we're not attacking Qing right away. You're going to want it just in case France or Britain decides to, come knocking on our doorstep. And that can happen literally day one if you're very unlucky. I've seen it happen. I've had it happen, actually. You can also, here's the kicker, because we're really, really close to the 50 mark, you can actually lower your taxes. We're not going for the super duper high construction in the early game, and we're not going to get off traditionalism right away. Instead, it's probably a good idea just to try to get professional army as quickly as possible, and that's why it's generally a good idea to do that. You can also swap off to iron frame buildings. It's going to cost you a little bit, probably around minus 10k in the early game, but you can always make up for that with consumption taxes. We do actually have quite a few consumption taxes that we can take that are pretty good. You don't actually have to take those right away, though, because you can always just go across the board and social mobility everywhere. Boom, boom. You don't really need to do this, but it is nice to do this, isn't it? Oh my, don't you wish you could do this as Qing and just cover every major metropolitan area with a social mobility decree? I don't even have to have it here because Hokkaido is not a major metropolitan area. But here's the catch. Maybe leave the authority up here and just don't worry about the money and do that for the sake of getting professional army done as soon as possible. The next thing, though, where do we want to put our road maintenance down? Do we want to put it in Kansai? Minus 68% tax collection? No. How about Kanto? Minus 69% tax collection? No. How about, Tohoku? Minus 52%? No. Oh no, 43%. Only 10%? And look at all that infrastructure here. There you go. Shikoku it is. That's where we're going to build it. And the reason why is because they also have iron mines. And you're not going to need a huge amount of it in the early game. Because like I said, we're not spamming for the sake of getting our construction up. But in the meantime, at least you get a little bit of money and the dividends from it. I mean, you're not going to get much for the dividends if you build over here in Kanto. You're going to have that nasty minus 70%. And for the super early game, you're not going to want to build any government administration. And we're not beelining for the taxation bonuses. We're not going for any of the technologies for taxation right away. We're not going for central archives. We're not going to bother with what's the other one? I guess identification documents and all that other stuff. We're not bothering with it. And the reason why is because we had other things to focus on. This is going to be a conquest-heavy playthrough. That's what the Shogunate was known for. They were not known for building up their economy. They were known for conquering other people's economy. In fact, they even tried taking Joseon's economy way back in the day. And they failed miserably, but, I mean, they could have won if it wasn't for, like, Admiral Yi. And, I mean, it took a great man to stop it. That's just what I'm saying. If it wasn't for the great man, they would have won. So, Korea should be very proud of that, man. It's a good story. You should read up on it if you ever get a chance. Admiral Yi. Look it up. Trust me, you'll love it. The next thing is, dun dun dun. How about we start building up in Shikoku already? I'm thinking a military shipyard. And the reason why we want a navy ASAP. We need a navy ASAP. Did I forget road maintenance? Yes, I did. There we go. 41 weeks is a little bit better. And the reason why we need a navy ASAP is because we're going to be going after Qing right away. And we actually need boats to get over there. The next thing you're probably going to want to build, probably iron mines, maybe a arms industry, because we are going for line infantry very, very quickly. I guess 2 more iron mines after the fact. Do we need tools? I think we need tools, actually. Probably should reconstruct this so that we get tools before the iron mines. That's a good order, actually. Yeah, because the tools can use the wood, and then the tools are used in the iron mines, and then the iron is used for the arm industry. Everything else is covered, and obviously we're going to put navies ahead of that once we actually have the capacity to build the navies. From there, though, let's put our interest down. For now, we're going to put it in North and South China. We are going to be switching off of South China to Manchuria once we do declare the war. The reason why we want South China is because that's likely where Britain is going to enact the Opium War. And if we're going to attack Qing, we're going to want to do it at the exact same moment we see the Opium War show up. it is imperative that you attack them just at the exact same moment that Britain attacks them. Even if you're not capable of getting Beijing right away, you could probably just invade Shenzhen, or Hebei at that point, and then just move into Beijing after the fact, after, Britain takes whatever they want, usually like a treaty port from Guangdong or Suzhou. But at that point, Qing will be so broken down from fighting against Britain that you can literally just swarm them at that point, and they can't really stop you. It's a great way to do things. The next thing, however, is rival Qing. We're going to do that right now. Go into rivalry, and they're the only one we can rival. And we don't like Qing. Qing is somebody we don't like. And Russia and Great Britain are going to be our lovely, lovely friends for now. From there, I believe what we need to do is unpause, and remember, you don't want corn laws. This is the only time you're ever going to hear me say this. Do not take corn laws. If you get corn laws, you're never going to get rid of it. It's going to be there for the rest of the game. You're going to hate life. Only if you're doing what I'm doing, though. Only if you're going to stay for isolationism. Only. If you're not staying for isolationism, then go for corn laws and then get that free trade right away, because free trade's amazing and you want it. But I'm staying isolationist, so no. For this playthrough, no corn laws. Actually, I think I've changed my mind. I'm not going to put North China and South China as my interest first. I'm going to put South Africa and Indonesia as my interest first. And the reason why is because I'm allowing cheese this run. And nothing is more cheesy than going for the easy, fast gold in the game. Now, here's the kicker. We're going to unpause now and wait just a full month in the meantime, because we're not going to see that opium war jump up anytime soon. But here's the kicker. When we do get that interest done, we can declare on Sulu and go for the conquest on Sulu, North Borneo. Make sure it's North Borneo and not the other ones. You don't need Luzon. You don't need Sulu. You need North Borneo. Right click, hit conquer, and you're going to see there's a 14% chance right out the box. Just by clicking confirm at that point, there's a chance that they will give up right away. If they don't give up right away, well, you can always go for basic war reparations and ban slavery, and at that point they're likely to give up by the time that escalation hits the red point after 75 on the escalation meter. If nobody jumps in, and there's always a small chance that somebody jumps in. I don't think the Dutch East Indies would jump in, though, mostly because we have a very beefy army, and they're scared of us, to be honest. Here's the catch, though. If somebody does jump in, or if Sulu actually does enact the war, you can't win. It's impossible because you don't have a navy yet. My suggestion at that point is just restart. This is RNG cheese. I'm just telling you about it because I'm going to do it for this playthrough. However, you don't have to do this. I would, though. What's restarting? It's like not even 2 minutes to set up properly once you get used to it. And at that point, just take the cheese, because if you can take North Borneo, you can take Brunei, and Brunei almost always gets gold within the first 5 years, and you want that gold. Gold is good. Gold will balance that budget pretty much right away for you, especially since we're taking a big hit right out the box. But, I mean, gold is good, and for this playthrough, I think we're just going to be aiming for nothing but gold. We're going to pretend like we're the original Japanese, and the only thing is that we want the resources. We don't care about the people. We want the resources. So we're going to go for the well, maybe not right now, but later on we might go for the Philippines. We might go for Brunei. We might go for Siam. We might go for Vietnam. We might go for Great Qing, obviously. We might even take big chunks of Russia. I mean, there's lots of gold up here usually. Maybe not right now, but there will be later. Is there any gold up here right now? No, I don't see anything. Maybe Buryatia? Nope. Not even a Buryat? Okay. But yes, there will be gold up here. Lots and lots of gold up here. So much gold. A crazy amount. And that's what we're here for. Now, say you actually got lucky and Brunei backed down. Well, here's what you're going to want to do. Split your army up and station them all the way down here in now Japanese North Borneo. Because you do that, you have access to Brunei and you can attack them right away. Don't even have to wait. Just do it. The faster the better, because if you're not quick about it, the Dutch East Indies might actually jump in and take it before you can. And we don't want that, because the Dutch East Indies might actually be able to put up a fight, and we don't want that. We like easy. The easier, the better. That's what I say, anyhow. It looking like a super duper easy fight, though, there. Oh, no, it looks like they're already going for Balungan. That's not good for us. I wanted to take that. Damn it. Maybe next time, maybe later. We don't have to let them keep it. The problem is that when you do attack them, the amount of infamy that it costs to take land from the Dutch East Indies is way, way higher than it would be if you took it from just like, you know, unrecognized countries like this. It's a massive difference, and it's not a good difference. So you don't want that. So you got to be quick, and I was not quick enough. Even though I was really, really quick, they just happened to be a little bit faster than me, and that's not good. I don't like that. That's okay, though. We get the gold. There's no gold in Belungen anyways, so, I mean, the only thing in Belungen is iron, I believe. Nope, they don't have iron. They have coal. My bad. Wrong one. But we got iron. We're going to have gold very, very shortly, and a lot of lumber camps. Get a little extra rice. That's always nice. We got access to tea and tobacco. I think tobacco's good. I don't think we got... No, we got tobacco. It's sugar that we need. We need sugar. But that's okay. I think we're going to get sugar from Gaza. Yes, sugar right here. Beautiful. So we don't have to worry about sugar either. Because we are going for Gaza. Believe me, the moment that first boat is done, and we are going to get that boat done very, very quickly. The moment that is done, we're going to start our navies. And I'm probably going to make one ship per navy. And the reason why we're going to do 2 navies is so we can do boat spam against Qing later on. And we're going to put one here. And we're going to put one here. I guess I probably should have reversed the order. We'll just do it like that. Boom. And I guess you're going to need a road maintenance so we can get it done 1 week quicker. The faster, the better. And once those boats are done, we're going to obviously go after Gaza. In fact, we could probably attack Gaza right now. And by the time that it's done, we're going to have the Navy ready. Yes, 8 weeks to complete. And that's about... that's relatively close to how fast it is to, you know, start the war. So we're going to do that now. And very, very shortly, we should be able to take Gaza from them. Yeah, we're pretty close. We're going to have the boat done by then. And we already got a single troop here that's already set up for us. Let's just hire somebody random. It don't matter. This guy's actually pretty decent. Meticulous isn't bad. I like Meticulous. It can be good at times. I mean, +5 offense and defense is not bad. It really is okay. And look at that. We already got our boat done. Now we need a commander for you. Boom. You can have this reckless guy. And I'm going to bring the ship down here now. We don't really need the other one at the moment, but is anybody going to jump into this war? No. Beautiful. Oh, no, I failed the debate already. Oh, no. We might not get professional army as soon as I hoped. That's not good. That has been known to happen in my playthroughs. They can't all be golden. This one is starting to look bronze. Might even be wood tier at this point. But, I mean, at least we got Sulu, so that's always nice. You gotta look on the bright side of life, huh? You know, life of Brian. But, yeah, Gaza has no Hey! See? Always look on the bright side, because sometimes good things happen. And we got 4 gold right out the box. Yeah, that's going to help us balance that budget really, really quickly, and we won't have to worry about it too much later on. Just gotta... Where's the invasion? Come on, guys. Can we invade? Yeah? What's taking so long? I don't really need the prestige. We already got 2 interest declarations, so we don't need more. And we're pretty much going to stay within the major power range. We can't really go better than the major power range, so there's no point. So we'll just take the 10%, try to get professional army done. What is taking so long for Gaza to be conquered here? This is craziness. Come on, guys. Is it because you're not full? Did I mess up the mobilization, maybe? Let's boost up the mobilization. Yeah, I guess that worked. I don't know. That was weird, but hey, now we got Gaza, and just like that, we have access to sugar, which means we don't have to use secondary production. I mean, you probably want to use secondary production. Rice farms are amazing with secondary production, but that's usually with trade. Without trade, I don't think it's as good, to be honest. It's amazing with trade, though. I love it with trade. Without trade, we're isolationists, so... do we really need Mizoami at that point? Especially when we got access to actual sugar. We don't need Mizoami anymore, so yeah, sorry. I spy with my little eye the opium war. Yes! They're going for Guangdong too. They're not taking Suzhou or Shandong. That's great for me. I love it. And they're not taking a full state. That's also very good. Sometimes they take a full state. Sometimes they take all of the states. They'll take like freaking Guangxi and both of the Guangdongs, and that's pretty bad. But that's perfect for us because we're almost done professional army. No, we are done professional army. I didn't even catch it. Oh my, oh me, oh me, oh my. And we're still dealing with Kutai too. But you know what? We don't care about Kutai. To hell with them. I could lose this war and I don't even care. I'm thinking we have to go for Beijing now. We're not sitting around waiting. We're getting it done now. We have to go for Beijing. Have to. Because they're going to be dealing with Britain. And did they take... They did. Oh my god, this is perfect for me. This is absolutely perfect. Okay, well here's the thing. Britain doesn't have to rely on naval invasions because they can force military access through Dainam because they've already taken Dainam as a protectorate, which means they have a front with Great Qing, and Great Qing is going to put all of their troops on this front. I mean all 400 plus of their troops on this front. It is going to be wild. They might still navally invade Beijing, but beyond that, we're going to be able to access pretty much everything around Beijing. And if we're very, very careful and completely surround Beijing, we could probably just take it right away the moment that Britain is done with the war. And I think that's exactly what we're going to do. It's chintzy, it's chancy, and it's difficult. But, I mean, anything easy isn't worth doing now, is it? I mean, if it isn't difficult, can you really say you did anything? I'm just saying. But, yeah, here we go. We're going for Beijing, and what should I take from them in the meantime? I'm thinking, bum. Let's liberate Yue. Can I liberate Yue? Yeah, there it is. Now that we got Yue done, let's swap our interest to Manchuria, because I want the gold. I'm playing as Japan, Imperial Japan, which means I want all the gold resources, and there's lots of gold. Oh, there's not in Jilin yet, but there will be. There's going to be lots of gold up here, and I want it. In fact, I'm going to start moving all the way up here to Tuva and Altai, and the reason why is because there's more gold up here. Normally, if I was going to conquer Qing, if I was like another country that isn't Japan, I'd probably take the southern provinces and take like the shoreline provinces, but, I mean, we already have rice. We don't need them. I mean, you probably do want to take them anyways, just to weaken Qing substantially, but that's why we're liberating Yue. I mean, the whole point of liberating Yue will bring down Qing's army by 70 or so, just from that one action. And by taking Beijing, you're going to lose another 50. So that's going to bring them down to like 350 for the next war. If we could pull in Russia, we could probably win that. If we pull in Britain, we could probably win that. Occasionally, you can even pull in France if you're really, really lucky. Next up, we're going to want war reparations. Of course you want war reparations. But like I said before, we want... North Jilin and North Heilongjiang. We're gonna wait until the declaration interest moves to Manchuria to make the next move. In fact, we should probably wait until the last second. Nope, nobody else is joining in. I don't think Russia's gonna join in. There we go. It's set up. Now we can boom. Where is it? There we go. North Heilongjiang and North Jilin. Oh, are we still going? Oh yeah, we are. Okay, pause. I don't want to ruin my game right then and there just because I forgot to pause. How about Inner Mongolia? That's nice and cheap, and I'm not going over the infamy limit. And I guess Zalxa, yeah, so it's on the way, so we'll take it. It's free real estate. Might as well. Mine now. There's no point in anything else at this point. I guess we should mobilize. I did accidentally leave the button on pause for far too long, and I'm not paying attention to the Kutai War, but I probably will win with the next invasion. I just gotta push off some high tier guys. We got, what, 3? So, boom. Let's just do 2 and 1. Yeah, you can have him, and, oh, it's, okay. And this should probably, win the naval invasion against Kutai for me. I don't think Kutai can handle it any longer. We've weakened them to the point where it shouldn't be a problem. Done. And after that, we're going to have to prep up and probably split this navy up into 3. So we're going to want, we'll do it. Ooh, that guy's really good, actually. So yeah, we'll do it like this and just split it up. And once we're ready and we have 3 different navies, we'll split this up into 3 different armies. And then we'll start naval bombarding Qing while they're busy with Britain. And look at that. Oh my gosh. All of their armies are going down to Dainam right now. It's exactly like I told you. And we won. Kutai loses. That's my land now. I told you. Damn it, they beat me to it. I probably should have navally invaded beforehand, but I don't think I would have made it anyways. But what we can do in the meantime is, like I said, split up our navy, and just by having 3 different navies, even if one of them isn't proper because of the man of war, it's fine. Just by having 3 different navies, we can then split up our army into 3. Let's disband everybody right here and there. And we'll do half, and the next one can be half of half, because we don't need full armies on all fronts. Boost you up a touch. Now, for the main army, I want them going for probably the north. And the reason why I say the north is because they're going to experience no resistance up there, and they'll be able to swarm from the north. The smaller army, I'm going to want in Shanjiang. And the reason why is because there's a chance they might face resistance. And for the third army, we're going for Shandong. And again, there's a chance they could face resistance in all 3 of these. But I would say the least amount of resistance would be these 2, because they don't really guard Manchuria very well. And even if they do guard Manchuria really well, they're going to be moving around their troops a lot. And there's a chance that they will have 0 troops and you'll be able to land no problemo at that point.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Okay, it looks like we're going to have to redefine what we're doing here. And the reason why is because they're actually navally invading our capital. Wow, I'm not used to the AI being this intelligent. That puts me off a little bit. Let's see if we can draw aside. Nope. And cancel the naval invasion. We could not draw them aside. It looks like they're steadfast on guarding. We might have to wait for Britain to make a move before we can make a move. That sucks for us, but that's okay. Because once Britain makes their move, they're going to start pulling their troops aside. And once they start pulling their troops aside, we should very easily be able to land. In fact, we might even be able to land on Joseon just like Britain is. Nope, we can't. But we can wait. We're just going to have to be patient in the meantime, prevent them from navally invading on us, and eventually we will be able to boat spam on them. Yeah, come on, Britain, hurry up and take Beijing for us. That would be lovely. I'd be very happy if you managed to. Come on, Britain. I'm cheering for you. I never cheered for you before, but I'm cheering for you now. There we go. Now they're pulling troops. Now we got our chance. This is it. This is our opportunity. Get your butt out there now. Do it, do it, do it. Don't wait. Get it done. Do it. And you can go over here. Go for Xinjiang. Gotta get it done. Get that boat spam started. Look at that. 0s and 0s. The more 0s, the better, because then we can actually move in and take it without any conflict. And look at that. We now have a piece of the Manchurian continent. And up here, it's going to be the same deal. Boom. We got 2 spots now. Perfect for what we need. We can now use this to surround all of Beijing. Hopefully, we can take more of the land than Beijing can. But if we can't, that's fine. They'll probably lose land because they're not guarding with that many people. I think they only got like 20 people over here. So they will eventually start losing land. But I don't think that they will lose Beijing. If they do lose Beijing, that's good for us, because then we can move in and take Beijing, and that's even better. Hopefully that everything continues to work. Hopefully we don't get navally invaded again, because I'm going to move my troops over once more. I might leave a small defense force of just nothing but conscripts, so yeah, I'm going to definitely do that. In fact, we're going to use all the conscripts for our defense force. We don't need conscripts for anybody else, okay? We just don't. Yeah, it's going to be all defense. Actually, if it's going to be defense, we should probably use dragoons. We can't use dragoons. Okay, what about cannon artillery? Shall we use that? Yeah, let's see. We don't have cannons. I guess it's all irregular infantry then. Never mind. I'm a goofball sometimes. That's okay, but easy peasy. And I might, maybe I should split it up and give everybody access to some hussars. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to fix that real quick. Boom, 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 boom. It's almost comedic how fast this actually turned against us. Will we be able to get Beijing, though? I am a little on the terrified side. They do have some people. Oh, that's a weak army. Oh, naval invade it now. Get it. Get it before they get anybody else there. Oh my gosh, we might be able to get it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. We're going to have to cancel that naval invasion. Mine. Cancel. And now let's play cheaty. Get that cheese going. Look at all them moving all those troops. Can we move it in? Can we get it? Okay, now cheesy. And Oh, wait, can I win this one? No, I cannot. Pull out, pull out, pull out! My pull-out game is amazing, can't you tell? Get back in there, though. And take it, 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 take it. That was the main army doing that one. Oh, there's the landing progress. No! Pause, pause! And escape, escape, run away, brave Sir Robin. And take another shot. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. I believe. I win. They lose. They lose. It's over. I win. We're losing on Shandong pretty badly, though. Should I move my... Yeah, let's get everybody over there guarding Shandong as... never mind. Lost already. Okay, just get everybody over here guarding up on Beijing. If we win. Just gotta hold Beijing and we win. That's all there is to it. Oh my gosh. This war was ridiculous, but it worked. Everything worked. We just have to hold the line! Okay, everybody's on hold. I guess I can use my ships to prevent them from navaling invading. And yes, we're winning all the fights here, and it doesn't look like we're going to lose Beijing. We've won this war. We win. We win! Yes! Take it! You can't handle this! You can't handle a true warrior! Oh my gosh, we got my infantry too. You know what? We don't need to upgrade yet because we've already won the war. And just like that. Ooh boy. Oh, and syphilis. Neat. Capitulation. Oh my god, look at that border gore. I love border gore. Let's incorporate, shall we? Let's just do it now. Just get it out the way. In fact, I think we can afford it. Yes, we can afford all of the incorporation, and that's perfect. I think we have some education, don't we? No, we don't. But we do have Terracotta. Good. And we have so many peasants, too. And they're all going to be well-learned peasants. They're going to be very intelligent. The most intelligent peasants you've ever seen. I'm not saying this. Other people tell me this, that it's the best peasants you've ever seen. Then, well, so far so good. As long as we get this incorporated as quickly as possible, we will be doing very, very well. We got homesteading. Hell yeah, that's pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. And the reason why is because now there's going to be a slight dip in the market for how much rice is being made, and it's going to weaken the shogunate just enough so that I can actually start passing other laws rather than just the ones that I have on hand. Homesteading is one of the best ways to weaken the shogunate in this game, believe me, and that's why I love it, love it, love it, and that's why I go for it instead of tenant farmers, because otherwise they get all that power regardless. And I should probably build some rice farms in the meantime. Yeah, because I don't want corn laws. Yeah, corn laws would kill me. Do I need sugar? No, we don't need mizuame, so let's get off of that and make sure that our grain stays at the green, because if it goes over 25%, we're going to get stuck with corn laws. I never thought I'd say this. I don't want corn laws. Oh, no. We cannot get off of isolationism to get free trade, which means we're going to be stuck on corn laws for the entire game, and then you're going to get those stupid corn laws events, the ones that give the aristocracy way too much power, and the minimum wage ones are kind of nice, but no, I don't want the aristocracy having that much power. Yeah, okay, the national movement is going down. That is who? Okay, it's Brunei. Okay, or Borneo, whatever. But yeah, we should probably start focusing on balancing our budget again. We do have a nice amount saved up, but let's work on preventing complete collapse of our economy. Should I raise the tax? I don't think I can. I can actually. Should I though? That's chancy. I don't want to deal with a further loss of standard of living. That might be too much for me. Oh my gosh, it's almost like I've always wanted to conquer Transvaal. That's the whole reason why we took Gaza in the first place. Gee, I can't imagine why I would do something like that. Because of gold. We want gold. Give me the gold, give me the gold, give me the gold, yeah. Give me the gold, give me the gold, give me the gold, yeah. So what am I going to do? I did originally want to go for Kandahar, but unfortunately Russia's guarding them now. That's pissing me off. I wanted more of this. I'll probably have to push down and take Yunnan now just to get enough opium to keep my my production levels high. That is a problem that will have to be fixed later. I don't have to fix it now. I guess I can survive just off of what I have for Baluchistan and Macron. Should be good enough for now. Yeah. Maybe I could go for Persia. I probably should go for Persia. Maybe go for this portion of Oman. Even go for Sind. I don't think Sind has... Yeah, they do. Okay, actually, that's good. Okay, maybe Sind will be my next target after we're done with Transvaal. I don't know. I'm going to have to think about it. Official translations. Oh, I would like some more loyalists because we are running low on loyalists, even though it hurts my bureaucracy quite significantly. But we got enough money that we don't have to worry about that at the moment. We just need to stay in the profitability section. And the reason why is because we are not recognized yet. I have no idea how I'm going to get recognized this playthrough. I got to go after like one of the great powers somehow. I'm not going to be able to get recognized any other way. It has to be through war. It's war or nothing. And are the Ottomans still powerful? Yeah, they're still a great power. I could probably go for the Ottomans because they're really, really weak. I could smoke the Ottomans, no problemo. And they got so many ports of entry that you can just navally invade that they don't even bother to defend. Yeah, it's great to go for the Ottomans. Another option is probably the United States. No, the United States is looking like garbage right now. Are you okay, USA? Are you okay? What the hell happened here? I guess I could just, maybe take it from major powers. I think you could do that with major powers too. Maybe. I don't remember, but I don't chance it. Normally I just go for great powers anyways, because there's always at least one great power you can go after. Another option is Russia. If you go after Russia, one of the easiest ways to take Russia out is just take war goals from the east. They never defend the east. Just take like Chukotka and Kolyma, Yakutsk and Irkutsk and Buryatia. Yeah, there's plenty of options. You could just release countries here and you'll get up to over 100 war score on that, no problem, and you'll be able to get recognition. The problem is staying friends with everybody. And do we even have... Oh, no, we're not 50 on this one. How about France? Are we 50? No. How about Spain? Are you even a great power? No, you're a major power. I can't even use USA for the... Oh, it's usually USA I can get, or it's usually Prussia I can get, but I don't have the interest to put on Prussia right now to get them friendly, and I don't have the interest for Austria to get them friendly, and Ottomans rarely stay a great power, so they're pretty chancy to even try for. It's got to be one of these three. One of these two, because, yeah, that might be difficult for me, especially since they keep going domineering on me. They keep trying to domineer over me. I think they want to come for me for free trade, and I don't want that. All right, I don't know. Should we start speeding things up yet? I think that's it. Nobody's gonna be joining into the war now. No, Qing's pretty hooped. What did I even take? Oh yeah, people are gonna be bitching at me that I'm not taking the eastern shoreline of China, and the reason why is because I don't particularly need it. And I want to isolate China from Russia so that they don't end up allying later on. And another thing that I'm aiming for is gold. I love gold. I don't just love this gold. I'm going to want Russia's gold too. So I'm going to be going after Russia eventually. And that's the reason why I want to isolate the two countries. Because if they don't have borders touching, there's a less likelihood of them becoming friendly. And if they become friendly, that's bad for me. We don't want that. We're doing everything in our power to prevent that. I guess I'll take the authority hits. Oh no, gold depleted in Heilongjiang. No, no, don't do that to me. Okay, I guess I should prep up and actually move my troops in now. Let's, oh, I already do. Okay, so I better get my conscripts in then. Yes, I got no conscripts set up. Why? Why do I do that sometimes? I delete the conscripts and I forget about them afterwards. There we go. You got Nope. What the heck am I doing? I'm crazy. I'm absolutely crazy. Oh, that's too much. I can't reduce them. Why? Oh, that's why. Whatever. I don't care anymore. To heck with it. We're still going to win. There's all my other conscripts. Okay, I was wondering where they were. Do I need any more there? No, you're good. Okay, we got all the conscripts set up. We are ready for this war, and this should be an easy one. We don't even have to take... is this their capital, Southern Ennui? Yeah, it's right down here. But we don't need it. And the reason why is because all our war goals are in the north. And because that's part of the reason why I did all the northern war goals, is because Russia could help me take them very, very easily. And if I end up taking the southern portions here, with the exception of Shandong and Hebei, you're going to have a hell of a time taking them this early on. We have an advantage over them because we have line infantry and they do not, but they still have ridiculous numbers. I thought they'd be reduced a heck of a lot more than they were. They're not reduced at all. They only took 50 away from them by giving up UA and like 70 for the battalions. Oh my gosh, it's not enough. It's not. I got to break them down even more. And no, I had to make sure that the war goals were simple enough that I could take them without too much damage. Because the longer this war goes on, the more broke we're gonna become, and we're gonna have to play a lot of budgetary stuff afterwards just to make up for the fact. And not to mention, when you take all of these really, really big metropolitan areas, you're gonna have to spend a ridiculous amount just getting that taxation capacity up and incorporating the state. And over time, the bureaucracy costs alone are just going to completely destroy you. You're generally going to want to take these states later on once you got telephones, effectively. Once you got telephones and you're able to use the tier 4 for the government administration building, then just take everything. And it doesn't matter at that point. You got enough. You just got enough. Even tier 3 at that point, you could probably start taking places down here without any major issue. But for us, the whole goal is not people. That's why we're not taking these. We don't need rice and we don't need people. We have people. We have rice. We don't need it. We don't even need the shoreline because that's all we have is shoreline. So what we want is gold. We want that gold. That sweet, sweet, easy, easy gold. So I'm pushing up all the way up here to get that gold. Yeah, I don't think they have any chance of stopping us now. We pretty much took all of the war goals already, and we might actually push all the way down to southern Anhui at this point. Russia is doing more work than I thought they would. They have been absolutely phenomenal in this war. I've demobilized a lot of my troops so that I don't get completely killed monetarily. It's only been a year war, and already we're running into issues here, and I'm losing even more gold as a result of this goofiness. That's a little frustrating when that happens, but I mean, it's part of the game. Oh no, I'm losing all my gold. I worked so hard for it, but ooh, look at this. It's actually kind of beautiful to look at, isn't it? It looks like Japanese Mongolia at this point, and we got the gold, baby. We got well, none here yet, but there will be soon. And we got all this coal, all this iron, pretty much without any effort. We probably should have taken some of Manchuria, but you know what? The whole reason why I left this area here so I could release this as a liberation later on in a future war to weaken Qing even more. Because believe it or not, there's actually quite a few troops here, about 40, and you get 3 areas here. And another one that I want to give up is Yunnan, because again, there's what, maybe 70 to 80 troops just from that alone, and then the rest is pretty much just the eastern shoreline. So once we start taking the eastern shoreline and we release these 2 countries, Yunnan and Manchuria, Qing will be so weak that we can beat them without any trying. And at that point, we'll have to force war goals, but hopefully it'll be cheap on us because we're going to go for recognition very shortly. I'm looking at you, Russia. You're not as strong as I thought you were. I mean, you were really useful during that war, but I kind of don't need you anymore. And as far as everybody else goes, yeah, Ottomans aren't a great power anymore, and everybody else is off the table. I can't even go for the United States. That's sad. That's super sad. That's okay. Russia is a good target. We're just going to release all the eastern blocks here. And if we take all the war goals before they even get to the front, which happens all the damn time, it should be an easy war. Wait a tick. What the hell? So they're here for free trade now. Yeah, it was inevitable, and I'm not happy about that, but yeah, we can handle it. We'll go for the party never ends. Can I take France? That's the question. Who are they going to pull in? If it's just France by themselves, I can win. No problem. Because they're going to have to navally invade, and we don't have the fleet to handle them, but we do have the troops to handle them, so we could just station all of our troops here, maybe cover one over on Beijing's side, let them take Transvaal, let them take Gaza, let them take Baluchistan, but if we can hold Beijing and if we can hold Kanto, we should win this war very handedly. This is going to be a tough one, though, and I'm not happy about this, but I guess we're just going to decline, because if we get stuck with free trade, the game is over. And, oh, we might be able to pull Russia in still. That would be funny. In fact, let's try to. Can I pull Russia in? Okay, we're going to swap you out and bring you in, and just by doing that, will that pull them in? Yes, it will. Okay, I was going to attack Russia, but I guess I'll change my mind. Let's be friends. Oh, never mind. They want me to transfer states. Do I want to give up Tuva? I might have to. I'm going to attack Russia anyway, so I'm just going to take Tuva back. But it's the only one here that isn't huge, doesn't break me apart, and it doesn't have gold, so I guess it's going to be Tuva. Let's give them Tuva. Fine. At least then I can win this war without having to worry about it. Oh, great. Qing joined up. What the hell? Okay, I'm glad I brought in Russia. I'm really glad I brought in Russia. Oh my. I was not expecting Qing to join in. What the hell is going on here? That is nuts. What can I take from... I'm going for white peace, man. I'm not going to win this war. Not with France here. Even with Russia on my side, the best I can do is hold the line. We're going to have to leave one troop here to guard, and we're going to have to give them a bunch of conscripts, so we got... No, Lancers aren't good enough. I mean, I like Lancers, but we need defense, and the best defense is skirmish infantry, so we're going to swap you over to skirmish infantry, and there we go. So raise those conscripts. You're going to be our defense force. I need to remind myself, so I'm just going to put a big D there, because that's the grade I get for this gameplay, but whatever. And everybody else can move in, take Manchuria. If we could push Qing out the war really quickly, if we're lucky, it's not going to be an easy war, but yeah, if we're lucky, it's going to cost us a buttload. Oh, this is going to hurt me. I'm not happy about this war, but I have to win it. If I wasn't doing a role play, I would just accept the free trade. I'd be like, oh, free trade for free, thank you, yay! It's only minus 20 legitimacies here or whatever. Who cares at that point? Free trade, yay! Unfortunately, no, we put in stipulations already that it has to stay monarchy, autocracy, isolationism, and closed borders. We cannot touch these 4 laws. But if any of them get touched, if they change by any means, game over, we lose. Because we are the shogunate, and only the shogunate. Well, I went from hyper rich to absolutely broke. If I keep this war going on any further, I'm going to be completely decimated. We're not taking a huge amount of interest right now, but I mean, it's not worth it for the war goals I've set. It's just not worth it. I mean, liberating Manchuria would have been nice, but effectively trying to take these is not working. We just couldn't get Kyrgyzia, whatever it's pronounced, and we couldn't get I can't pronounce it, Zungaria. We just couldn't get it. So we can't force the war goals, and because we can't force the war goals, we can't force Qing out of the war, and we can't push France out, and I can't afford it. So we got no choice. We have to white peace. Oh, this painful, but I guess that's what I was going for in the beginning. It hurts me doing this. Failure. It feels like a failure. It hurts. I'm crying on the inside. If I had feelings, they would be hurt right now. Yeah, we're slowly getting in there, but... Ooh, look at this. Top 10 anime betrayals in Victoria 3. Maybe that's what I should call this, because I'm going after Russia after all the times that they've helped me. But I want Tuva back. The white piece still cost me Tuva, which is bull. They should not get Tuva if I go for white piece. I didn't get anything out of that war, and they got Tuva. Not fair. I want it back. It will be mine again. It will, and I'm going to take a curse because I know there's going to be gold there too. I probably should have taken Buryatia, but I guess that's part of Far East, isn't it? I think it is. I'm 90% sure. Let me flip. Can I bring that back up? I want to see that. There's Yakutia, there's Tungus, Big Tungus, and Far East. Hell yeah. Far East does count Buryatia, so yes. So what we need to do is we need to make sure everybody here is in a full attack mode. Everybody go full attack mode. In fact, you can go pillage mode because you're going to do something. No, I need fast. We need speed. We need hyper speed. We need to go supersonic at this point because the number one thing that we need to do before anything else is we need to take these guys out. In fact, I need you to navally invade
the East Coast and take these lands before they can defend anything. Yeah, it's got to go quick. We got to go fast. We got to go Sonic mode. We got to go super duper fast. Because the faster we go, the more land we can take, the more likely we take all the war goals before they even get to the... They're going south! The flippin' idiots! They're going to Macron because I didn't defend Macron! Those idiots! I love it, I love it, I love it. And they're getting distracted. They're going back and forth. This is great. This is absolutely great. Every time I take a piece of the land, they end up re-going down to Macron and they get lost. And because of that, I'm taking all of the eastern coast and they can't do anything about it. Absolutely hilarious. Hey, once in a while, you got to take advantage. And they're going for the naval invasion, but that's okay because we have a very big Japanese fleet. What we need to do right now is we need to get more man-of-wars into that fleet so that we can defend our fronts. And that should be enough. Yet 10, that's good enough. It'll be 41 ships and 20 man-of-wars. That should be enough to handle them, no problem. I lost more gold. God dang it. Stop it. Stop. I want my gold. Stop taking my gold. It's my gold. Damn it. Well, we got the can-do attitude going, but we're not going to put the money in there. Oh, no, we lost... Oh, never mind. Okay. We got all the war goals already. Once we get this, Yakutia or whatever it's called, we're going to have all the war goals, and that's it. They can't do anything about it, and we have more ships than they do now. They are boned! We've already won this war, and we just got here. I'm blown away. We got... Look at this. All of it. All of it. I think Tungus is right here. That's the furthest to the left. Yeah, we won. There's what is going on? They got a freaking rebellion going on over here, distracting them, and they took Macron. Who cares about Macron? They can have Macron, whatever. It's not even in your war goals. Why did you go for it? Stupid AI. Stupid! You're so stupid! That's good for me, though, because you're stupid! I'm impressed. I didn't even have to bring my conscripts up. Although, they're coming in now. You know what? Let's get our conscripts here just so we can survive the front. Yeah, maybe I should have brought my conscripts up right away, but that's okay. We just need to hold the line, man. Just need to hold the line, and that's it. We win the war. We are really struggling to hold the line, but that war... Oh, shit. Well... I guess I didn't need interventionism right away, but that sucks. But we won the war, so always look on the brights. Oh no, they made landfall. Oh no, but the war's over, so it doesn't matter. Oh my god, that scared the crap out of me. Oh my heart is beating like 1,000,000 miles an hour right now. Look at this border gore. Look at this horrific border gore. I'm gonna screenshot this and share it with everybody so they can suffer the way I'm suffering right now. This is horrific. This is horrific. Far East, Yakutia, and my favorite, Big Tungus. Big Tungus. You can't handle Big Tungus. I would like to play as Big Tungus one day, just so I can make the Big Tungus jokes the entire gameplay. I might actually do that one day. I'm putting that in the list right now. But oh my god, look at this. This is horrible. Horrible, horrible. I love it in every imaginable way. This is so horrible. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Lately, all it just feels like is that we just keep smacking Qing around. But, I mean, technically they're the ones who started it, so it's not my fault. I just wanted to take Far East, and then Qing decided to get involved, and now look at all that I'm going to be taking from them. They have no chance of beating me either. We are more powerful than they are by wide margins. We have skirmish infantry, lancers, and they still are using irregular infantry and line infantry. And they do have lancers, though, but not many. And that is unfortunate for them. All I have to do is boat spam. I'm going to probably take Far East really, really quickly, get them out of the war, even though there are only like 16 battalions. But doing that will allow me to effectively boat spam my way into the Eastern Shoreline and Manchuria. And at that point, they have nothing against me, and it's all over for them. This should be a very simple war. I know the numbers look bad, but trust me, they're better than they look, because... I mean, we're allowed to cheese. Simple as that. I mean, it wasn't as quick a war as I hoped. We are losing way too much money as a result of this, and unfortunately the boat cheese didn't work, but somehow, some way, we managed to survive and take all of our war goals from them just from pushing the front here. Although every single time we push the front, everything gets meshed around. That drives me absolutely crazy whenever that happens. And we need to guard our front here. It looks like they're about to go for a naval invasion. Oh, I can't even move. Why? Oh, because you got a naval invasion still going on here with all the boat spam I've been doing. No, you lost this one. Pull out! Pull out! Pull out! Run away, brave Sir Robin! Run away! Okay, get back in there now. How about you? Are you covering? No, you're not. You're failing miserably, but I don't... You know what? I don't need to boat spam anymore. We've already won the war. Why am I still boat spamming? Just turn it off, get in here, and guard here against their potential invasion, because they might do it too, and we don't want that. Yeah, so far so good. We're holding the line quite nicely, and... Yeah, the war's over. We won. You in Spain, huh? But that's okay. Ooh, we are beefy, beefy boys. Very, very beefy boys. Let's incorporate a couple of these. What else did I take? I took Hebei and Shandong. I can't afford them right now. But the important ones I've already got done. I don't really need the rice. I guess I could use you guys for like silk plantations later on. But I can't trade, so I don't even need it. So maybe I don't need all of this after all. I mean, it's just kind of bonus at this point. Just another place to put rice farms down, I suppose. Maybe some tea if we need it later on, but no, there's no sugar here, and sugar's pretty much the only resource that I've been constantly in need of, and I just keep building into Lorenzo Marques, so I don't know. There's not much else to do at this point. Should I go after the Far East again when I get a oh my god, Russia? What the hell, Russia? I didn't even see that. Oh, the border core gets worse. Do you like border gore? Because in my gameplay, you're going to get lots of border gore. I even tried to clean it up, and it still got worse somehow. How?
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Oh, every single time I go to war with Russia, I end up going broke, and that is no bueno. But at least we won this war. I don't even remember what I took. Do I even care at this point? It's too much, guys. But at least we're a great power now, so we don't have to worry too much about interest. But I guess we can go into debt now. It's fine. It'll feed our investment pool, which is still kind of struggling. We need to get that up, and we need to do some economy work. I should probably be doing some economy work. I don't even remember what I took from Russia. I took Kolmia or whatever, Kolima, and I can't pronounce that. Krasnoyarsk. And I don't remember. I released Kazakhstan, or the Kazakh Khanate. Yeah, that wasn't much, but that was just Russia intervening in another war. I can't even remember who I was attacking now. Like, there's so many of these wars now that I just can't keep track of them. My brain is frying. There's just too much war, and it's just too expensive, and I gotta get my construction up. I have been so lazy on the economy that I might not even make $1 billion at this point, just because of how much I've been focusing on warfare and not economy work. Let's fix that. Let's do some economy work in the meantime, so that I don't completely go broke in the meantime. I don't know what to tell you. At this point, it just feels like routine, constantly attacking like these countries. I might not even go after Russia anymore, just so I don't have to have another ridiculously long, hyper expensive war. These are so expensive, but that's okay. We can afford it. It's only 33% or 33,000 interest. Oh no, we got another revolution going on here. There's so much garbage going on. I can't keep track of it all. Looks like we don't even have to get involved. They're doing it for us, thankfully. Is this war over yet? Yes, it is. And there we go. More border gore. Do you love border gore? My playthroughs have lots and lots of border gore because I only take the valuable provinces that I can take within my means, and everything else just kind of gets splintered up because I want to weaken Qing, and they are so weak now that I won't even have to go into debt to conquer them anymore. I think it's over for Qing. What I'm probably going to do is I'm going to start isolating them and breaking them up so they got like 0% market access. I kind of probably should have taken like releasing Hebei or whatever it's called, or Yebei or whatever. And I could have probably broken up a couple of these provinces over here, but they're not important provinces right now. So I think what I'd prefer to do is I would like to take Jiangxi and Eastern Hebei and Henan. And just by doing that, we'll break up their eastern provinces from everything in the west, including their Sichuan provinces. And I guess it's not Sichuan. This is Sichuan. Whatever. the Chongqing provinces and Ningxia. Yeah, there's a lot here, but yeah, that's what I'm going to do for the next war. A lot of planning involved, but maybe I should go for Manchuria too. I don't really need Manchuria. I got more than enough materials. I don't need more population. I got too much population at this point. I got 170 million people, and I still got more Qing to conquer. Oh, this is getting crazy, crazy, crazy. And maybe I should start pushing westward after all and just take Russia so I can have a nice big thumbnail. You know what? That's going to be my goal. My goal is going to be just push as far west into Russia as possible to make this as big as possible. I was going to go for a world conquest, but I just realized I only got 46 years left in the game. And doing a 46-year world conquest. Wow! What happened? This is starting to look a little like real life, with Canada pretty much being a vassal state of the United States. Oh my, United States, we're a dominion of the United States now. What the hell? And the Confederates are still there. Why are they still there if you're taking all of this? What is going on in this game? I'm not paying attention to the rest of the world, and I probably should be, because this is interesting. Wow. What happened? Are you okay? Really? This is what I mean by everything just feeling routine after a little while. Hey, trench works. Beautiful. Let's get these guys set up for trench warfare right now, because I'm getting tired of France navally invading me, and we want to crush them as fast as possible. I guess we'll take the hull penalty and just take the setback. Maybe we'll get lucky on our next one. I'm getting tired of failing multiculturalism, though. That's starting to get on my nerves. Which technology should I go for at this point? We still have a lot to go through, and even though we're maxed out for our innovation, it's just going way too slow. There's so much to pick. Oh, and I kind of want to get telephone. There's so much. I need fertilizer right now. I got to get fertilizer. We got to get the food down before I get to the corn laws, and we're running into issues with the rice farms anyways. They're not filling up anymore because of wages, and there's so much garbage going on. Let's just wipe peace. I'm not taking anything from you guys anyways. I just want to go away. Go away! Leave me alone! You're annoying! We are hovering on Greek debt mode at this point, and that is scary, scary. We got to start pushing our GDP up by any means just so we don't run into full Greek debt. I'm terrified at this point, but I gotta win this war, and we did win the war. Good. Okay, so I mean, taking Anhui is super easy now. We got it completely isolated from the rest of their country. Oh my god, 0% market access, 0% market access. I mean, come on. Look at this. Look at this. It's hilarious. They got no hope. They're hopeless. How many troops they got left? They got 140. Next war against them is going to be a cinch. I just get to keep taking everything from them. There's no point in letting them have anything anymore. At this point, we are the new Qing. That's all there is to it. And instead of going south and taking all of these places down here, I'm going to go west and just go for as much land of Russia as I can. Maybe go for Kazakhstan. Maybe we'll even go into the Middle East to make it even more pretty, because it'll match up with Great Qing at that point, and then we can say, oh, it's Russia's dream all put together. Or I guess it'll be Hojo's dream all put together. Although I think Hojo's dream would be like all of Indonesia. I'm not bothering with that. I don't want to deal with that many naval invasions. I can't even disband. Oh, because I got a secession movement still going on. Ay, Dios mío. Well, now that we got Yunnan, that is perfect for what we need, because we need more opium. We're going to need lots very, very shortly. We're starting to run short. What is all this? Trade routes in my isolationist empire? Get that the hell out of here. We don't need that anywhere near here. Get them going. Go, shoo, get, skedaddle. Go away. Okay, they went away by themselves. Good. Okay, now what was I talking about? Opium. Yes, we're going to need lots and lots and lots of it. For now, we're good, but very shortly we're going to need buttloads upon buttloads upon buttloads, and these three provinces right here are buttloads. My goodness, we got a lot of opium plantations now, and that is perfect for us, and we are very happy. Hopefully this Qing Radical War will go away very shortly so we can attack Qing as well. What should I take from... I have no idea what I want to take from Qing. I'm thinking maybe taking Tibet, that, maybe take all of Western Qing here, because this right here is not going anywhere, and we don't really need the population, and I don't think you have any opium here, so yeah. You're not very necessary, and you're at 0% for, or no, you're 100%, no, I guess because you're radical Qing market, but over here it's 0%, but you're going to be 0% once you're no longer radical, and yeah, I don't know, what should I take, I'll figure it out. I should probably go for Yue very shortly, but I think they're still allied with Spain, and I don't want to piss off Spain just yet. I will very shortly though, but we will eventually take Yue. I probably won't bother with these two stupid ports down there, I'm just going to leave it out of the thumbnail, who cares. Maybe we'll go for Korea, Manchuria, but like I said, I'm thinking going west. I'm going to take big chunks of Russia, see what I can take. Maybe we get our, we got our declare set up already, good. And once we do that, we can start releasing countries on the next war. And after we do that, just take the countries before 1936 hits, and it should be a beautiful thumbnail. I'm thinking it's going to be gorgeous. Hey, and we didn't have to do world conquest. I'm so tired of world conquest. I hate it. I hate doing them. They actually make me angry when I play world conquest because it takes so damn long.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. This was one of the easiest wars I've ever fought. When you get to a certain point and you just get tired of conquering the same country again and again, one of the best things you can do is to isolate their capital, regardless of where their capital ends up. Obviously, with Qing, you're going to have Beijing as their main capital, but you're probably going to want to take Beijing simply because of that lovely, lovely Forbidden Palace. Let me scroll down right here. The Forbidden City, sorry. But yeah, after you get the Forbidden City, they're probably going to move to either Jiangxi or Southern Anhui, and at that point, just completely surround them. Isolate them. Everything around them is effectively going to have a 0% market, and better than that, they're super duper easy to conquer. They could have 1,000 troops and I would still be able to conquer them without even trying. Another country you can actually do that with is Russia, believe it or not. And it gets better with Russia, believe it or not. Not only can you isolate them super duper easy, but if you take Moscow, for instance, they move their capital usually to like St. Petersburg or Ingria, whatever it's called over here. And when that happens, not only can you isolate them by taking all of the states that are surrounding them from the rest of it, you won't get the 0% until you take all of their port cities, which is also very possible with Russia. It's actually not that hard. It's only about 6 or 7 different provinces, and like 4 of them are pretty much eastern provinces, and the rest of them are down in the Black Sea. Actually, no, I guess it's more like 11. It might be 13. Okay, so I'm wrong. But regardless, if you manage to isolate this capital, you can actually navally invade the capital and take it pretty much instantaneously to guarantee a win every single time you take a war with Russia. Even if you can't close off their market access, you can guarantee a win every single time. It's ridiculously easy. And yeah, it's one of the downsides to Russia. If you manage to take Moscow, if you get a chance to take Moscow, and you can actually push into Moscow just once. All you have to do is once. If you can push in and take Moscow as a war goal, even if you never can use Moscow, even if Moscow is completely worthless to you, if you can get lucky and you can move the capital to St. Petersburg, which is actually pretty good I mean, I'd say it's about 70% chance of it happening. If that happens for you, you're going to win every war against Russia instantaneously. Just navally invade, take the province, and you win the war. It's over. And yeah, they don't have the flotillas to stop you. And they don't really have the battalions to really stop you either. They could put 200 people here, and because they have such weak technology compared to what you should probably be having around 1900, yeah, you can just landfall every single time. And because you don't have to push all the way through 4 different provinces just to get to Moscow, and it's worse with Russia because even if you take these provinces, because they're so wide, the chance of you taking Tver or Yaroslav is pretty low because you end up going to take in Vologda, and then you're going to have to go and take 5, I can't pronounce these, Vyakta, and then Kazan, and then Samara, and then it goes completely around, and it takes forever just to enclose around Moscow. So if you can do that, do it. At this point, this game is going on for 11 hours. The amount of footage is just obscene. My computer is slowing down to a crawl. I've rebooted so many times at this point, I can't even keep track anymore. Please, just lose Russia. Give in.
Look at this bull. The fact that it keeps going around Moscow instead of beelining for Moscow. I try my best to make him attack the right provinces, and it just doesn't work. I tried, but the data guy, I can't remember his name, Time Data or Data Lapse or Time Lapse Data. Yeah, he had good information. And I've been trying. I've tried so hard. It's not possible with Russia. There's bull crap going on with Russia to prevent you from being able to take Moscow very easily. I swear, it's ridiculous. That's why Russia is the worst country in this game to invade. I would rather take on France. France is a pain because, again, they have you have to effectively take 2 provinces to get to Ile-de-France. But I'd rather deal with France than with Russia. Russia is 4 provinces and you keep going around Moscow. It's irritating. Irritating beyond all belief. And it doesn't seem that there's anything to prevent it. I don't know if there is or not. But, yeah, I win the war. Here's the lovely border guard I've created. Isn't it wonderful? I'll try to clean it up just a little tiny bit before the game is over, but I don't think I'm attacking Russia anymore. This game has taken too flippin' long already. You know what? This will be the thumbnail, okay? I think that's a good enough thumbnail. I'm happy with that. It has to be because my brain's starting to break. This is painful. Oh my gosh. Yeah, at this point, I'm not even going to show you all the Qing wars. I'm just going to show you the ending. This is it. This is what Qing has been reduced to. A single province, and you're no longer a single province. You'll probably notice I got a bunch of these lovely little places here. I got Weirstan, I got Manchuria, I got Yue. And the reason why is because I was going broke. And one of the fastest ways to fix your financial problems is to offload your financial burdens. And believe it or not, Guangdong was costing me a fortune to hold on to. Weirstan wasn't so bad, but Manchuria was pretty bad after I conquered it. These new provinces here were costing me at least 200,000 for some reason. Yue was costing me 400,000 to hold on to just because of the amount of flippin' tax capacity that was necessary for it. And I couldn't handle it anymore. It was too much. Southern Anhui is going to cost me a little bit, but I care too much about the thumbnail to offset that obviousness. I'm not going to get 1 billion on this playthrough, but I'm not going to try for 1 billion. I'm sorry. This was for the Japanese Shogunate, okay? This is to showcase the wonders of the empire. This isn't to showcase the wonders of the empire's economy. I didn't put any economy work in. I should have. It might have made this a lot easier for me to conquer all the way to Russia if I did. Too late now. Maybe next time. However, I think I did pretty good considering the circumstances. It's hard to do economy work when you don't have free trade. I'm sorry. I need free trade, or at the very least protectionism. Protectionism's great. I love protectionism. I love free trade. Another thing that I really love is open borders. I miss that. But there is one benefit to lacking open borders. Look at my society. Look at that. 517 million in full acceptance. All of these cultures are fully accepted. All of these religions are fully accepted. And I'm pretty much an ethno state anyways, although obviously I got multiculturalism and total separation because I allowed that for myself. I didn't want to make this too painful. I mean, this is already extremely painful already. Not having open borders is painful. I can't get any of the agitators, which means I couldn't get 90% of the laws I wanted. I couldn't get laissez-faire. I'm sorry, getting 1 billion without laissez-faire or, cooperative ownership is just nightmarish. And I probably could have gone for cooperative ownership. Actually, no, I couldn't, because I can't switch out of Autocracy and I can't switch out of Monarchy. So no, I couldn't. Interventionism can do it, but it's harder. It's much harder. I would rather do laissez-faire for it. It's just, yeah, it just cost too much to keep everything going. I couldn't even get the labor into the trade unions into laws, so I couldn't get my labor rights. I couldn't get my welfare. But yeah, this game's pretty much over. What you see here is pretty much what you're gonna get. I'll just jump to the end at this point. Oh, sweet mercy, it's finally over. That was way harder than it should have been, and I'm gonna tell you the exact reason why. Look at these laws. Look at how pitiful they are. I haven't got half of them done.
And there's a reason for that. Look at this. Look at these governments. I got the palace. I got Forbidden Palace. I got the Forbidden City. And I can't get anybody in. Even with all the agitators, I mean, I can't even hire agitators. All of these agitators came from events. Like, this is sad. It's pitiful. It's horrid. I couldn't do anything. And because I couldn't even get the trade unions in, I couldn't push any of the trade union stuff. The only reason I got this is because, like, the labor guys got so powerful that I got, what, like 20%? No, 10%. And somehow, some way, I managed to push it through. I mean, it was crazy, crazy, crazy. And, oof, it was painful. Trying to get $1 billion GDP without free trade, without laissez-faire, without cooperative ownership. Oh my god, that's hard. I would have probably switched to command economy, but I hate command economy. It's horrible. I don't like it. Industry band is horrible. Agrarianism is okay. The only good one I had out of this was interventionism, and even then getting $1 billion out of it is such a pain. You have to do so much micromanagement with it. And with laissez-faire, it's set on auto mode. I love auto mode. Auto mode's great, especially if you're focusing on war, and that's what I did this entire playthrough. Oh my goodness, so this was painful. And you want to know what else was painful? I couldn't take Sakala in this entire game. I kept forgetting to take the claim off. But you know what? I think it's hilarious because look at here's Russia. Here's Russia's claim. Paradox. That's ridiculous. I should get the claim automatically when I take the East, okay? There's just no way around it. This is ridiculous. They should not have a claim here. This is silly. Beyond that, though, I don't know what to tell you. Let's show you all the information. I don't have a power block because I can't make one. Yay! Life sucks. What can I tell you? How about diplomacy? You want to see my subjects? Here's all my subjects. 90% of them I released, and the reason why I released them is because it's too expensive to keep a lot of these states, man. I got so much unrest already. I mean, look how many freaking radicals I have. This was oof, oof, oof. This is painful. Oof. Oof. Taking my look at my society, though. Everybody loves being in my society. Everybody's fully accepted. It don't matter who or what you are. You're part of the gang. Even if you're Han, Japanese, Min, Hakka, Mongol, Tibetan, everybody's in. Religions don't matter. Everybody's in. Classes don't matter. Everybody's in the club. I love it. Let's take a look at the population. Look. Even with closed borders, we're still in ridiculous territory. This is, yeah, this needs to be fixed, Paradox. Like, this is bad. This is why it's so flippin' slow, and you're adding more slowness to the game. You're not fixing the original slow, you're adding more slow. Stop it! Fix the slow! We need better integration. We need better assimilation. We need to be able to force through. I don't care if it's a mandate. I don't care if it's a law. We need forced assimilation to get rid of the slowness. Make it a law. Put it anywhere. I don't care where you put it. Get rid of the slowness. That is the slowness. That ridiculous bullshit, I didn't swear, is bad. We need better assimilation laws. I'm on aggressive assimilation, and I can't use a mod because every time I use a mod, I end up screwing everything up. So, base level shouldn't be this bad. Come on! Let's take a look at my companies, though. Basic companies, obviously I needed the bureaucracy company. I'm going for the state management. Gotta have that lovely minting. Gotta have that technology spread. It's decent. I'm happy with that. But let's end the game. Let's unpause it and go straight to the end game screen so you can see all the lovely information. All right, take a look at those graphs. My standard of living sucked throughout the entire game because all I did was conquer more and more people. I never gave them a chance to truly get up there. And I had so many peasants. Look at all those dang peasants. Oh my, oh me, oh my. I don't think it's possible. I mean, it probably is possible with laissez-faire, but it's not possible with interventionalism to get these peasants out of the peasantry. It's just not. I'm sorry, it's way too hard. Maybe if you built like farms forever and you get all farmers and laborers at that point, but ain't nobody got time for that. But yeah, wow, we went through a lot. Look at this arable land. We almost have 10,000 arable land. Oof, oof, oof. Oh my, look at this population. Look at this prestige. Woo! Look at this gross domestic product, and yeah, it was slow growth. I never boosted this entire game. I never bothered. I just Never bothered. I should have, but I never did. But yeah, there you go, guys. That's the end of the game. This was fun all the way up until the last 20 years where the slowdown happened. But beyond that, yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was entertaining. I know I'm a little more goofy than normal, but that's because, well, I'm flipping tired, so they're tough nuggets. Anyhow, hail Hydra Cat.